Good morning, y'all. I was posed a question. I just spilled a little coffee on me, so I'm probably gonna be changing these pants. I don't play that stain shit. Um, why the bean don't give a fuck about Rafaela the way y'all think I should, right? Or the way you think I do, I should say. I don't give a fuck about Rafaela. No, I don't. Shit, let me tell you something about Rafaela. We've been doing this shit apparently since little kids, right? I wasn't participating, but he was, right? Let me tell you about me and Rafaela. In karate class, taekwondo class, right? Let me tell you what he used to do to a bitch. Ignore the shit out of me, right? So let me tell you, right? Because his father is my sensei, right? His father was the sensei of that was his class. It was his father's class, right? So it's yeah, well, right? We were on the base, so he didn't have a dojo. It was the center, right? The whatever, and youth center, right? So activity center, whatever the fuck, right? So he would be doing his stuff. I know he was trying to impress me, right? But okay, well, talk to me then. No, he didn't want to talk to me. Right? Okay, well, whatever. So every time he did something, I tried to outdo him. I sure the fuck did. That's what I'm saying. We had to jump over a bunch of chairs. You had to jump over as many as you could, a line of chairs, right? I was going for the gusto. I don't give a shit, right? I succeeded in my goal. I jumped over six chairs, 7 chairs, right? 6 or 7 chairs, right? You know the little kiddie chairs, the little cafeteria chairs, right? I jumped over 6 of them, right? They weren't kiddie chairs. I think they were, no, they were kiddie chairs, right? So they sat about this high, right? I jumped over 6 of those. They were in a line, right? Right. I think Rafaela jumped over like 8 or so. But I don't give a fuck. He did it first. That's why I was like, nah, add another chair. Add another chair. Nah, add another chair. You going to, you like, right, you going to, right, they put the chair, right, you just keep going until, right, everybody went in line, jumping chairs. And they looking like, I know damn well she ain't about to jump that. Yes, the hell I did. Roosh, 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 all that thick booty and all. Right. Flying sidekick. I don't know what the fuck that shit was called, but yes, I did it, right. So this is why me and Rafaela are in competition with each other. We've been in competition since children. Right. He had his belt tied a certain way. I wanted my belt tied like his. So he had to come tie my belt. He was mad as fuck tying my belt too. He didn't want to touch me. He didn't want to touch me. So when I touched his shoulders with my fingers, oh, he was mad. He was like, oh. Yo, that's what he did. I did just like this. I put my hands on his shoulder because he was like wiggling me around on purpose. He was being mean to me, right? He was like shuffling me around trying to put the belt on. So I was like, motherfucker. Right, so I put my hands on his shoulders to steady him. Just my little fingertips. He was like, and, rolled his eyes at me and walked off. That's why I don't give a fuck about Rafaela like y'all think I should. Right. Then want to come play red light, green light with me one day. At my crib. No, get away from me. Right. That's why I red lighted him. Red light, don't touch me. Right. He was running. I could feel it. I blinked my eyes. I turned around. He was dead in my grill. Red light. And I dipped. Right. And I dipped on him. Right. I don't bullshit. Right. I mean, I was in his father's class, so I could feel him coming. Right. He didn't know my instinct was as good as it was. Thank you. So I don't give a fuck about Rafaela like y'all swear I should. I do not. Nope. He learning. You better catch me while I care. Right. You better catch me while I care. He wanted to ignore me when I cared. No. 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 Right. You ain't getting it. Ain't getting it that easy. That's why he had to marry me on the sneak. Right. Because, I wouldn't have married his ass. Hell no. Shit. Right. I don't fuck around with Rafaela. Hold up. His daddy with me too? No, I ain't about to be in y'all family.